My name is Teresa Wilson. I'm the Programme Director of the Foundation Degree in Children's Development and Learning. This is a work-based programme where students come into college one day a week and work on other days a week. It's a Level 5 award, which means it's the first 2 years of an undergraduate full degree. And it's a staged award so that students have the opportunity to complete the foundation degree in their College of Further Education and then move on to the final year of a BA at a higher educational institution, and then if they choose to complete professional qualifications such as the qualified teacher status or early years professional status. Our students are non-traditional learners, which means that they'll come into the programme with vocational qualifications rather than A-levels. This often means that one of the focuses for students is on developing their academic skills, their analytical skills, and in order to get to the third year where they're working towards their final honours degree. It does mean that we have a number of success stories from our students who may have left school at 16, gone into further education to get a Level 3 award in early years or childcare. Then they've gone on to the foundation degree, being able to develop their academic skills in conjunction with their practical skills. And one example I can think of in particular of a student who completed her early years professional status, having left school at 16 and now has her postgraduate award. I feel that the foundation degree links to the Out of the Box project for 3 particular reasons. The first one is that we work with adult learners. The second one is we focus a great deal on reflective practice. And the third one is that we see the value of working in groups. First of all, working with adults. This is very important to us because they're experienced workers. They've been out of education for some time. And they're in the workplace, and so what we can do is support their experience and their practical elements through theory, the application of theory as well. We also focus a great deal on reflective practice, and this has been very relevant to the project in terms of looking at the actions that we take, thinking about alternatives, being open-minded and being open to change. And finally, the value of working with groups. We work as a face-to-face. This is not distance learning, so groups come into our colleges and they find it tremendously helpful to work together, and the learning from the group is very much more than the learning of the individuals, so we find that's a very supportive aspect. I have Sarah with me today, who is one of the participants in our foundation degree. I'm going to ask her a few questions about her perspective on how the foundation degree has affected her practice. Sarah, how do you promote global citizenship?
The trip to Poland reminded me how it can feel to be in a different environment, and how that might feel to the children and the families who come to our nursery, especially if they're new to the area or have English as a second language.
And how do you take those feelings into account when you're working with children and families?
I work closely with the children and their families to try and understand their perspective, to take that into account. And I plan activities which reflect their interests and their needs, and try and offer parents and other staff that I work with in my team evidence-based information and guidance and ideas.
What impact does the foundation degree have on your understanding of global citizenship and dealing with diversity?
Well, it's encouraged me to widen my awareness and understanding, and I've learnt a lot from the other people who are on the course from their experiences, and I've learnt to become a more reflective practitioner, considering different aspects which affect the children and families that I work with. When the parents come into the nursery, they often have questions about things relating to the children, and we can help them by giving them information and guidance and leaflets and help about where they might find more information. And I know from my own experience when I lived abroad that sometimes it's quite basic things which they need explained, just so that they understand the context which they're in.
The foundation degree focuses very much on global citizenship. In particular, we are working on a number of modules. For example, our Child in Society modules focus on the importance of well-being, on inclusion, working within the community and supporting diversity. We also have a module which focuses on partnership with parents, and that supports the sharing of knowledge, the importance of the role of parents in their children's learning, and the importance of bringing them into the settings to be part of the whole learning process. And finally, of course, when we're working with children, we're working with tomorrow's citizens, and that's very important as well.